To stop the normalization of disordered eating and distorted body image, we need to have more organic conversations that speak frankly about where we're at body image-wise, diets, and how they almost never work. We should be eating to be healthy. So the more conversations we have like this, the more people will realize that diet culture and skinny teas and portion control plates that shame you for having a certain body type are not okay. And they should never be okay.
We should have conversations about how important it is to eat in order to nourish ourselves and in order to be the fullest, happiest versions of ourselves. We should stop talking about food in terms of how it is going to make our bodies look. We need to talk about how food helps us to become happier, healthier, fuller human beings. And there are so many things that we as humans can add to the world apart from just how we look.
The conversations we have to have about disordered eating first are within ourselves. I don't know a single person on the face of this earth that doesn't have a disordered relationship with food. It's almost impossible not to internalize some version of like, sugar is bad and fat is bad and you should eat this many calories. I mean, every single thing we pick up with has recommended 2,000 calorie diet, and that universal is not personal to everyone. That doesn't apply. And so we have to look at what is our relationship with food, how can we heal our relationship with food before we start projecting our food ideals on other people.
I think that a lot of people are ashamed of admitting that they are having some anxiety or stress regarding their eating. So if we are just able to be more accepting and open about talking about these things, we can all get to the point where we're starting to figure out what is best for our own individualized bodies.
I mean, I have a lot of friends that I've met through recovery that are still struggling, sometimes even in deeper pitfalls than I'm in, I guess. And so I always try and try to pinpoint, something that, they're missing out on in their lives.
I think the biggest way I am able to start conversations like this is catching someone in the middle of them saying something that'll feed directly into diet culture or that is sending a really negative message, and I'll say, yeah, I completely hear you, and these are the actual facts. And so as opposed to being able to sit and start the conversation, I find I'm able to have these conversations a lot more frequently when I start them in response to something stigmatized that someone else is saying to me, and not being afraid to have confidence and speak up with what I believe in.
If I can speak to them from, a truthful, empathetic place, then that's what I'll do. But I'll also be hard, especially with, close friends of mine, because I know that they have been through it, but it's just a matter of getting to the other side of where they used to be.